situation is transferred through from the eyes and then into the large intestine, which is right here beside your nose, as an energy ball, in order to start giving you a gut feeling for what's happening. And as I've just experimented with this, as I've tried this out myself for that situation, it's hilarious now. I automatically had the energy flow into my lung meridian, and then, well, that was that done. That was the pyramid code applied to my large intestine 1 meridian. Although this diagram says it's large. It's the entry point of the sensory information that comes from your eyes into large intestine. Although I don't know why this diagram says it's an exit point. It implies it's an exit point. Why is this as important as kerfuffling about? Because of the word archetype, i.e., I want to bulletproof myself, just to be able to think through really any situation and gauge the right feelings for really any situation, how to reframe any situation that comes across me, because in short words, I just don't think that most people are going to have a pleasant few years for the next few years. And it seems like, at least I'm building the power to influence my own life in an extremely positive way, with a lot of social influence. So why is it this important kerfuffling over? It's because to me it enables you to judge not only how you frame every situation, although what may be happening in every situation. The other thing I'm looking for is the structure of how a person communicates in each of the energy balls of the specific way that energy flows throughout the meridians. If Blamer, forgive me. There are, Frank Puslik said that throughout every successful therapy there are 2-3 main language patterns that make the therapy work, and without them, every therapy doesn't work without them. They're useless without 2 to 3 language patterns. And convert that into this way of thinking, and you have 2-3 ways of thinking. I mean, 2-3 ways of acting, 2-3 ways of feeling throughout these stressful situations. What does that? What more so does that mean? Dumbed down is that there are, if we assume it to be true, there are only going to be 2-3 situations throughout history, 2-3 stress situations throughout history that we're designed to have in us in a stressful situation, which we act through the situation through. And each of those situations are going to branch to what I'm saying here in very specific ways, in the same way. And so if we have a fight between a blamer and a person, and let's say two blamers collide, they are going to have the same energy center in exactly the same way throughout the systems, and the stronger person wins, the stronger state wins. So the weaker person will probably just storm off, and the stronger person will probably get hurt too, although they might just feel like they're stronger and prouder than the other person, which we're going to get into Knuckles' confidence Doomsday here, although we're going to stick with it. So there are going to be 2-3 situations ingrained into the body language of blamer, where the blamer thinks and feels in a very specific way that flows from their eyes, processed through the ears, goes straight into the meridian of the large intestine, and then into their lungs, deciding how to act and speak until they lash out. And that's going to happen like 2-3 variations. And that same principle is going to be there for each of Virginia Satir's stress communication stances. On the positive side, it's going to the principle is going to be about the same for the dream states, and therefore the solutions to each of these things is going to be present in the dream states. And the transitions are going to be present in this logic too, I believe. The going down a bit further, these meridian points, to me, are going to give rise to the common assumptions that are made up about each other in these situations, where clearing these things up directly through the meridian point where the feelings are stored should enable to, if we're talking about just confusion and beliefs a person gained through the situation without realizing it, that gives them a much lower quality of life, then clearing my brain fuel. Essentially, you clear up the energy flow of these thought patterns, of these thinking patterns, which will occur in every situation, and it might. I'm assuming it might be quite easy to probably get emotional knee jerks there, or to make it so that basically the situation becomes reconciled and irrelevant to the people, as in they make up and happily ever after. I believe that was it. Tell me if this video, to tell me how informative this video was, because I think this would dramatically help out. I wish that I would have known this for dealing with my parents sooner. Like when they just lose on the occasion, like just to get to a loving standpoint with it.